The Malaysian Rally is like no other event in the Asia-Pacific Rally Championship. The roads are narrow, with deep ditches to catch you out if you go offline. There's choking dust 1 minute and pouring rain the next. But there's one thing in Malaysia that's always a constant. It's hot, damn hot, and nothing can prepare you for it. Typically, there was action and drama right from stage one. First it was Finland's Jussi Välimäki, who stopped with an overheating engine in his Southeast motor Mitsubishi Lancer EX. Then a few kilometres later, championship contender Mike Young, second fastest on the stage split times, crashed his Cusco Easy Racing Subaru into a bank at high speed. The New Zealander managed to crawl for the next few kilometres, but eventually pulled over to avoid damaging the car further.
Made a mistake probably halfway through the first stage. Just locked the brakes and went wide and into a bank, and it's basically game over from there. And it pushed the guard in and bent a lot of the front arms, and they'll easily be able to fix the car. So it's only a few arms and stuff that they can replace, and we should be back into it for tomorrow.
With Young no longer a contender, the main battle for first and second was between the MRF Scooters. India's Gaurav Gill, running first on the road, found his radiator inlets filling with grass on almost every stage and causing the engine to overheat. Gill stopped so often it allowed his teammate Pontus Tiedemand to pass him on one stage, only for the Swedish driver to suffer the same fate. He too was forced to stop. Day two proved no better for Gill, the engine continuing to overheat, and to compound his problems, a malfunctioning rear diff that slowed him further. Gill's mechanical issues took the pressure off Tiedemand, who'd been finding it tough in the heat and humidity. The Swede was able to back off in the afternoon, especially when it started to pour with rain, and cruise to another APRC win.
For me it's been a great event, not so big problem, so we managed to come here, and also the winners. I'm really happy for this, and also for Gaurav that's in second, that also had a lot of problem, but it's good for the team championship and also for the championship for me.
Yeah, of course, it's good to be back in one piece, and it started pouring in the last stage, so I mean, yeah, it started getting slippery, but that's how this country's always been and this rally's always been. But I'm glad to be back and glad to be 1-2 for the team.
In third place, after a controlled drive, was Chinese driver Fan Fan, whose goal this year is to win the APRC Asia Cup in his Southeast Motors Mitsubishi Lancer EX. Japanese driver Genki Takuchi in a Cusco Racing Subaru Impreza finished the rally fourth, and countryman Hitoshi Takayama, also in a Subaru, rounded out the top five. The last classified finisher was Kazuhiro Hayashi, with co-driver Osamu Yoda in a two-wheel drive Proton Satria Neo. Missing from the finish podium was Sri Lankan driver Dinesh Deragoda, who retired on Sunday afternoon after an alternator belt broke, resulting in an overheating engine and no power steering. After 226 kilometres of some of the toughest rallying on the planet, it was Tiedemand who got to celebrate on the top of the podium, and with 2 rounds to go, he has a 43-point advantage over his teammate Gill. Japan is next, and the very fast Rally of Hokkaido, round 5 of the Asia Pacific Rally Championship, which starts on the 18th of September.